capital HIM. Just put your paws up. Because you were born.
I feel like the person is born with it. I feel that in my heart. I feel it with everything that I believe.
Absolutely. I don't think anyone, as many people heard, I don't think anybody chooses a lifestyle of ridicule that homosexuals receive. It's honestly something that's inside of you, something that you know. Like, it's not a choice. I don't think anybody chooses this.
That's a whole different question. That's science. Actually, I think some people can be born gay. It kind of goes against the scriptures, but when a child is born with too many X chromosomes, he kind of lives out the feminine side, and there's nothing he can do about that.
Do you think that people are born with a sexual preference, or do you think that it's a choice?
I know for a fact I'm born with it.
I don't know. I mean, because I ran across girls who can play with their gay thing, saying they gay one minute, then next minute they're not gay, and guys doing the same. So I don't know. I mean, that's for the men themselves to say what it is. I don't know.
I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause I make no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way. Don't have yourself a regret. Just love yourself, baby. Said I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way.
I mean, I've encountered issues where I've been hanging out at a bar and my boyfriend and I were sitting there and just holding hands and had people giving us like real crazy looks, and then on my birthday he gave me a birthday kiss and like, I don't want to see that here. And I'm like, babe, you're in the Montrose, you don't like it? Go back somewhere else. You know, this is my part of town. And job-wise, I've never run into an issue with it. Here, specifically, of course, I've lived in this area for 15 years, so I haven't personally encountered that job-wise. I've known people who live back in my hometown. I grew up in Cyprus, and they've had issues where they wouldn't out and out fire them, but they would have their bosses just, make little comments and things like that, basically making it a really uncomfortable environment for them to work in. As far as transgender folks, I have several friends, and there's so much discrimination it's not even funny. I mean, sexuality, people are more comfortable dealing with that. When it comes to transgender, people just don't know how to deal with it yet. I think at some point, society will eventually grow and be like, okay, whatever, who cares, But right now, especially like female to male trans folk, there's not quite as much discrimination, I feel, but male to female trans folk, there is so much backlash and discrimination. One of my closest friends has to deal with that, and couldn't get jobs, she's gotten fired from jobs, so on and so forth.
But granted, a lot of people hide it. I'm not even gonna say a lot of people are able to hide it. They're able to go with the norm or what they believe.
Why do you think they hide it?
They hide it because society tells us this is what when you're a boy, you play with trucks. When you're a boy, you date girls. When you're a boy, you can only wear such and such. You can only do this. You're not supposed to like the color pink, purple, a whole bunch of shit that you're supposed to do when you're a boy that they tell you. And to be honest, that's not how it's supposed to be. We're people. We make our own decisions, whether you're a girl, whether you're a boy. The fact that you have long hair, I have short hair, it doesn't fucking matter. You're still gonna be who you are at the end of the day, whether your hair is like this short, or my hair is as long as hers. It doesn't matter. We're gonna be who we are at the end of the day. So I really honestly feel like society shouldn't dictate what a girl or boy, what standards they need to be at to be there.
I have a lot of gay friends. I have experimented with girls too, and I think it's okay. I just happen to prefer to be with boys, and that's okay too.
What are some of the stereotypes that you think gays and lesbians are faced with from day to day?
I just think people doesn't take them seriously, or like if you're a guy and you're gay, they'll be like, I don't know, you just do chick stuff. I don't know. And then the girls, they'll be like, you're too manly, and then sometimes they're not even manly. Just normal. You wouldn't even know if they didn't tell you some of the times.
Yeah, I'm not with it. In the Bible, it says things gonna be accepted nowadays that wasn't accepted back then. That's what they're talking about, and they're promoting it, making it seem like it's legal to do. You know what I mean? If you put it in a kid's head this little, by the time you get this big, it's gonna be cool to them. It just is what it is. I'm totally against it. Very good. I don't even know a stereotype is a gay. You know what?
If you had a gay man working at this barbershop with you, I mean, how do you feel like it will go?
No, that's cool. That's cool. It's business. I don't mind working with a gay. I deal with gay people every day. You know, as long as they don't come to me in a certain form, it's cool. You know, I can teach him what I know. He probably can tell me some things. But once we go to a whole nother level and I see it going that way, ain't nothing else to talk about.
I mean, I was raised around a lot of women, so that kills that stereotype where if you raise a guy around a lot of women, that makes him gay. I was raised around women, single parent. That didn't make me gay, so I don't know.
So a guy has one sexual experience with a man that's gay?
Yeah, I think he's gay.
Do you think that the gay lesbian community is discriminated against in American society?
Yeah, to a point, yeah.
Do you compare?
But you can't compare it to black and white. No, of course not. No.
What do you mean by that? You can't compare by black to
You
black
can't
and
compare
white?
it to what we went through to be where we at now. For gays to feel like they're going through that same turmoil, no, you can't. I mean, we're still being oppressed being black.
Videotape on this?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be in a class? No, I don't think so.
the bomb.
Maybe it was just like a